This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Monday, May 5th, starting off the week with mostly sunny skies, but clouds will increase throughout the early afternoon with a chance for showers and a spotty thunderstorm. The high will be 76. Those clouds will stick around this evening with a few showers in the area. The low will be 61. Here are today's headlines. Texas families will be able to access public money to pay for private school through a new school choice program. Governor Greg Abbott on Saturday signed into law an education savings account program with near universal eligibility, positioning the state to potentially have the largest school choice program in the nation soon. Hundreds gathered outside the Texas governor's mansion celebrating the historic milestone in education. The ceremony caps a decades-long fight led by some Republican state leaders to bring a school voucher-like option to Texas. They say the ESA plan gives parents a financial lift out of the public campuses that do not fit their children's needs. Abbott, flanked by the high-ranking Republicans in the legislature, who helped deliver what has been a campaign promise since 2022, said the new law puts Texas on a trajectory to become the highest-ranked education system in the country. In other news, University of Texas System Chancellor James B. Milliken is leaving to be the next president of the University of California. UC officials announced Friday afternoon that Milliken will lead that system, which has more than 295,000 students and 10 campuses, as well as health centers and research labs. His departure comes as other longtime leaders in the system are leaving as well, including UT Austin President Jay Hartzell and UT Dallas President Richard Benson. Milliken's move comes as Texas lawmakers debate a major overhaul at public universities that would shift more control over what's taught and who is hired to politically connected regions. Next up, change is coming to the southern sector and the western half of the city as newly elected Dallas City Council members Maxie and Laura Cadena bring years of experience in the public arena. Johnson, a pastor and former Dallas Independent School District trustee, said he was running on his record as an advocate of public education in his district. Johnson dominated with more than 70% of the votes throughout the night. He'll represent residents in South Oak Cliffs District 4. Cadena is in prime position to take over unfinished projects started by her predecessor. She'll represent District 6 residents in West and Northwest Dallas. She was up against 7 opponents and had just enough votes, just over 50%, to avoid a runoff, a rarity for a first-time candidate with so many challengers. Council members will be sworn in on June 16th. And the retail industry is navigating another year that's been fraught with closures and other cuts. And it's not getting any easier. In the past several months, big and small names in the retail market have announced shops were closing around the country, with many of those plans hitting North Texas. Dozens of retailing sites were put on the chopping block, including department stores and specialty shops in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The industry is grappling with changing consumer tastes and evolving demands for how and when shoppers buy items, pressuring retailers and their physical stores. Last year, major retailers closed more than 7,300 stores in the U.S., or an estimated 119.3 million square feet of closed spaces. That's according to research by Coresight Research. This was the greatest number of closures since 2020 amid the pandemic. Shutterings at sites in the U.S. are expected to easily outpace openings this year. One key headwind for the industry is beyond their control, the looming threat of rising tariffs. As Chris Pullig, professor of marketing at Baylor University, said, many companies import from around the world, and extra fees will have to be digested. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.